I'm from a faraway land. I'm from Long Island.
Damn, dude.
The melee in Long Island is a little bit different, you know. Sometimes we go to tournaments. Sometimes we just fest instead.
I was gonna say sometimes you guys just complain about tournaments on Facebook.
Well, I don't think we've done as much complaining because we have a great new venue. We still have Smash Burgers. Other than that, I mean, G-Money has been coming out to a few of those. A few Aeon Gaming tournaments.
So for somebody in New York City, how would they make it out to your scene if they want to come out for a tournament?
So
easiest way to get to Long Island.
I mean, Long Island. I know a lot of guys kind of carpool, so you know, hit up your friends. Like, try to come through because you know you probably hit a toll, but it'll probably be worth it. You know, like.
You guys got any link ups on like the LIRR?
Well, the LIRR, I don't know many people who have been taking it. I know Beerman sometimes did originally, but Vino as well. But those guys haven't come in a little while. I mean, it's especially important to like shout out your region, right? Shout out like your place of being. But for the most part, like New York City is like also a place I like really closely identify with because, you know, when I was in school, oh wow, nice. So Lumpa with a deficit, but you know, when I was in school, like I came back to New York and there was a lot going on in Long Island, but there was just as much in the city. So it's definitely great to come out here and like see a lot of the guys like I've been seeing like kind of like the last 3 years basically. I've been playing this game, man. Like I'll see Alex. Like when I met Alex, I was like, I was so young, dude. Play this game for like 3 months, then I'm playing him at Zenith. Everyone is screaming against me. I was like, where has the fun gone? Anyway,
it's cool.
New York City is sick.
My first tournament in Upstate, I play a Roy who actually recruited me to come out and start playing on stream. Like first match ever. It was rough.
What's his tag?
Pyro. He is like one of the Roys. So.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. The first tournament I ever went to was one of Pyro's.
Really?
Yes, definitely. The summer of 2014. Actually, it was like kind of like a Pyro's like kind of like basement sort of tournament, like
in New Jersey or?
Yeah. And I traveled there with DJ Nintendo and Nut being a Samus from Long Island.
Yeah.
DJ Nintendo, like, it was crazy because that was my first tournament, right?
Yeah.
And DJ Nintendo is, like, legit, like, one of my favorite players. So to just be, it's so weird because he was just sitting in the back, like, EV training his Pokemon. And I was straight up like, yo, that's definitely DJ in the back. Like, I like that guy. I like his Fox a lot. He's really patient and stuff. I kind of want to be like him one day. And lo and behold, he's still pretty good. So one day we'll achieve our dreams. I mean, if you're one of those Pokemon Go players out there, wanting to become a Pokemon master, shout out to you, man. Achieve your dreams. Be the very best that no one ever was.
Manhattan is OP, so if you wanna get real good, just come to Manhattan, and we got literally everything.
Wow! Oh, I found a Kabutops not too far from here, actually.
Yo, that is sick. I actually
Central Park.
That is rough.
It's crazy.
Central Park is apparently the best spot in the world for Pokemon Go. Like #1 rated, just for like concentration of Pokemon and Pokestops.
There must have been that night that I went. There must have been. It was like 2 a.m. 2 o'clock a.m. and there were at least like 500 people, like
just
in giant flocks.
Dude, I've seen videos of like people driving through Central Park on like one of those throughway roads, getting out of their car to catch Pokemon, like pulling to the side of the road and like getting out to be like, oh shit, there's a Vaporeon over there. I work by Union Square, and we have a pretty legit setup. It's like 5 Pokestops right next to each other, like all in one sitting distance. Like you don't need to move. I actually missed my train the other day, and I was like, well, fuck, what am I supposed to do for 15 minutes? I guess I'll go catch a Pokemon. Level 700 Venusaur, just sitting there.
So I have a question for you, Bird Up. One day, would you like to be a A Pokemon Master?
I just want to have a Gengar. That's really all I want. I don't need to master all of them. Just give me a cool Gengar.
But there's like
150 and more to see. Yeah.
You totally just mind zapped me right there. But yeah, I think we all kind of like deep down in our hearts wanted to be a Pokemon Master at some point. So.
Dude, and it was beautiful. That like first weekend, so many friendships were formed. There's just random people on the street would stop me and be like, "Hey man, there's an Abra over there," and I was like, "Hell yeah, random dude, thank you."
Well, I think it's a good thing for our culture, I guess, because you know, I guess like people are more inclined to sort of like their private life and you know being like professional and stuff like that, like making a public space more of like a mode of transportation. But you know now it's become like you know a freer space for people to interact just by playing games, I guess. So you know something that we do, that's something that we like kind of like we put ourselves in places like here at Nebs, and we don't see the light. We don't see the sun shining.
I was gonna say a lot of gaming teams don't have something like Nebs. Like they'll be purely online. Like you might not see the people you play League of Legends with ever. You might never ever meet them in person or like go outside and interact with them.
And I think kind of shooting right back at that, like the people that play that game might not meet people in their lives that really feel the game the same way they do, or you know. So G-Money won that.
Shoutouts to Lump though. I haven't heard of him, but he comes and finishes 9th at a pretty stacked Nebs. That's a good showing.